Then, hi.
Hi. Hi, Dawn. How are you?
Hi, Nina. Good. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, I mean,
Likewise. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, absolutely. This is going to be great.
I
But
know.
let's just jump right in. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then I have a few questions.
Okay, Dawn. So my name is Lina Benedetti. I'm the founder and designer of Benedetta Swimwear. I started the brand like 5 years ago. And well, I'm from Colombia originally, from a town called Cartagena. It's surrounded by the ocean.
Yeah.
And I have lived, in different places. I lived in the U.S. I lived in Spain. I also lived in Italy, in Milan. And then I came back, and that's when I founded Benedetta, which I will tell you a little bit later after
Yes.
we break the ice a little bit.
Yeah. I love that. I think I love Milan. I mean, Fashion Week, I think, is starting there next week for for the ready to wear. So it's such a beautiful place to be, and so nice that you got to live in these different places. I feel like it's such a good experience. How did I want to say it the right way, Benedetta get started?
Well, it started when I came back from. I was living, abroad, and the last place I was living was in Italy, in Milan, and I was actually studying fashion in Milan, and then I came back with a heartbroken heart. I was like completely heartbroken, and I came
Terrible.
back, after so many years abroad. So I came back and I was like, okay, I have to do something different in my life. I have to do something else. And I always loved fashion. And because I'm surrounded by the water, by the ocean, I spend all weekends like in the islands, in the ocean. So it felt very natural to start designing swimsuits. So, and I also, I appreciate a lot all the handmade, the handmade things. And
Yes.
I used to travel around, like I went to Thailand and I went to Mexico and I went everywhere. And I would always buy like these, handcrafted bracelets.
Yeah.
And I wanted to translate these into the swimsuits. So,
I love that.
and I wanted to create like something new. I was so sad at that moment. I felt like heartbroken. Have you
Yes,
ever been
that
like?
feeling.
I mean, I'm sure that you have been. Your
Yes.
heart have been broken like a lot of.
It's a terrible feeling, and it's like it's hard to pull yourself out of it. There's not an easy way to pull yourself out of that, and I think something like this honestly is helpful because it takes your mind away from it a little bit and brings you to something that you can put your heart into, which is
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you also have to want to feel good when you're like when you're sad, you're
Yes.
like, you feel like powerless, you don't feel confident, you feel like, at a low point.
Yeah.
So I wanted to create something that made me feel powerful and confident and made me feel beautiful.
Yeah.
And see, I love to wear things that I feel that enhance myself, like make me feel better. Like when I wake up sad, I always want to,
I say the same
look
thing.
the best.
Yes, I say that all the time. I'm like, when you feel your worst, you have to look your best.
Exactly, right?
It does. It changes
Yeah.
everything. It's hard to do, but I feel like it's so important. I love that you did it with swimwear because I feel like sometimes women are a little bit intimidated by swimwear, and it's like, to me, no matter what when you put that on, you want to look at your body and feel good and put something on that feels special to you. So I love that you chose to do swimwear. I think that's really nice that you went in that direction with your company. I guess I know you talked a little bit about your inspiration, and I think travel really is, I think, one of the best ways to be inspired in so many ways. There's no other way to get that than from travel and to see what's going on in the local towns and how they hand make stuff, and they're hand designing different things, which I think a lot of your creativity came from that, it sounds like. And I noticed it in the swimwear. I know you're going to show a little bit of it later. But did some of it also come, I know you have a little bit of a background in interior design. Would you say some came from that too?
Yeah, actually, I studied interior design. That's I went to college for this, and I actually studied in the U.S. In Atlanta.
Oh, okay,
And,
yeah, it's a great place for it.
Yes, and then I went to Miami, and I worked in Miami for like 10 years or so. So Miami is like my second home.
I love Miami.
And then after that, I just I was feeling like I always loved fashion, but it was like like I didn't take it seriously. So I just so I took more seriously the interior design, interior architecture, and I was working at interior design firms and architect firms. So that's I don't know, I made the switch to fashion design because I really loved fashion and I wanted to change my life. I was feeling like not motivated enough, and I was I was sad and I was all of this, and I don't know, I just woke up one Sunday morning. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do something different with my life. And this is something that I would love for people to know the story, because I think really when you change your mindset, you can actually change completely your life. Like I felt like,
yes, you really can. And it's like, you went with it. I feel like you woke up, and that it's a scary thing to go with, and a lot of people don't even believe in themselves. If you wake up with something like that, you're like, oh, that's just something I thought about, but you actually did it. And that's amazing.
Yeah, like you, for instance, with fashion, that you are a fashion strategist, you're an expert. This was always your career, or did you start it with something completely different?
So I actually went to school for business management. I grew up in a family with, my dad was an entrepreneur. My mom was actually in interior decorating. And
oh, really?
Yes, so I was always around this like business mindset and having a business and doing something with business. But I always loved fashion. I mean, my parents could tell you from when I was very little, I was like, taking apart Barbie's clothes and everything. And so for me, I wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go in. And honestly, the TV work that I mostly do now was never something I thought of. I think your career kind of leads you in paths, and you have to trust which way it goes. I had a boutique when I started, and I thought that was it. I thought, okay, I got it. This is my life. I'm gonna have a boutique, and I'm gonna sell different brands. And 7-8 years later, I was sad to close that door, but I was opening a new door to this, working with brands and doing TV. And I never would have thought in a million years I would have been doing this. So it's incredible. I think I always say you really have to trust what comes to you, and don't be afraid to change directions, because sometimes when you change directions, it's the best way possible. So.
Exactly. It's totally.
Yeah.
The scariest you are, the better is gonna be, the outcome is gonna be better.
I agree. And it's so hard to do, but once you jump into something else, it's incredible. And your passion, your like true passion comes out when you follow what you're supposed to, like a path that you feel right on, rather than staying just stuck in something that maybe doesn't feel right to you anymore. Sometimes it could be what you loved and now it changed, that happens a lot.
Totally.
So how would you say, I mean, I think you touched a little bit on confidence. What do you feel like as you're designing the swimwear? How long ago did it start? In 2018? Is that when you started the brand?
I started 2016.
Oh, 2016. Okay, yeah. Wow.
That's when I started.
That's amazing. So have you seen, your own confidence grow from that point to now in designing and in, what you've gone through personally?
Of course. Like, at the beginning you start and you have no idea how you're going to do it, or when or if you're going to do it. You just are very like lost. You don't know, but you have like this idea, and it's something great, and you don't know how you're going to do it, but you're going to do it. So at the beginning, I think is for everybody that wants to start like a personal brand, it's you don't have everything figured out at the beginning. You are, you will learn a lot by experience along the road and by trial and error. And also, you have to like believe that you can do it. And sometimes you're gonna make a good decision. Sometimes you won't.
Yeah.
But
I like that. Yeah. Because I think, I feel like we tend to believe you have to have the whole plan figured out before you do something.
Right.
And
Exactly.
I don't even know if that's possible, to be honest. I don't think you can ever plan it all out. I think you just have to take each step and trust that each step you're taking is going to take you in the right direction, essentially. How would you feel like your confidence in creating this brand has affected the confidence in your customers in purchasing and wearing the swimwear? How do you think it makes them feel?
Well, I think you said something at the beginning, Dawn, that is very right. That like, oh, I like the direction that you took, swimwear. When I see like my friends or clients that I see trying on a swimsuit, is something like, it's very personal. It's very like intimate. It's touched to your, to your skin. So you feel very vulnerable. And the idea is to make, like, with my pieces or with any piece that you wear, you want to feel empowered. You want to feel good. You don't want to feel ashamed of your body, or or with insecure, or So I think I love to do like a lot of detailing, because I like to enhance, your beauty, and that you feel powerful, like you feel good, like, I want to show off my body, I want to look good today,
I like it's true. It's so true. So I think your confidence and your energy that you're putting into it kind of overflows, and then that comes out as someone's trying on the swimwear and wanting to wear it. I think I believe in that. I think that plays a big role in the designing of a brand and putting a brand together, is like the designer and the person behind it, what they're feeling when they're creating these products is what you will feel when you're wearing them. I feel like that plays a very big role. So like hearing that, to me, it's just like, will continue to help other people when they try on your swimwear and wear it and feel good in it and see the designs that you're doing and the hand. I mean, I want to get into the fact that everything is handmade, or you have women I know creating and designing or making the swimwear by hand. Is that correct?
Yes, the swimwear is handmade. We all obviously any piece in the world is made by machines.
Right.
But it's a very handcrafted elements that they do. Like Benedetta is like a puzzle, and like we make like one piece and then we attach to the other one. And this piece will be hand sewn to the other one. It's like a puzzle.
Amazing. Yes, yeah. And so they put that together.
Exactly.
Together. Oh,
exactly.
Wow,
like each piece, I'm gonna show you. Like Like, for instance, we have like this piece here, and then you see there's like a stitching here, and then it comes, it gets hand sewn to this one and this one. So it's really like a very very artsy, very handcrafted, like that.
It is. It really is. And then, so do you have do you have women doing this in Colombia? Is that where they're doing?
Yeah, we're based in Colombia, and we have a small shop, and these women are amazing, and they are head of household. Like most of them are head of household, so these are very strong women. They are from a city called Medellin. We make everything in a place called Medellin, and they are very how do you say? Like empowered. They're these women that have always lead the home. That's
big
how
job.
they're raised.
Oh wow!
So they people here wake up very early, as opposed to to other places that Europe and the US. People are here very hard. They're very hardworking, and what they do is amazing because it's a work that in many developed countries they don't do anymore.
No,
It's very difficult to find that.
And the fact that you're
So,
supporting these women, I mean, you're bringing jobs to these women for something for them to do. That's incredible, you know.
yes.
That says a lot about the brand just on its own, besides all the other good qualities. I mean, to be able to bring work to these type of women and give them the ability to do something and make money for their household, that's incredible. So,
exactly, Dawn, because you start with your surroundings. If you want to have something, it's not just to have a good product. It's, you know, like the good thing is what you do day by day, how you work, what you do, how's your team conformed, and giving them like this, you know, this good energy and empowerment is really good for everybody. Otherwise we wouldn't have these pieces as beautiful. I don't think so, because you can see the love and energy in everything you wear.
That says so much about it. I mean, you have so many reasons to want to wear it, and then that just like adds a whole nother level to it, the fact that these women are doing that. And besides that, I know that you do a lot with sustainability in your brand as well. So
yes, well,
I love it.
No, 2022, you really have to be more conscious. You know?
Yes,
I really have to give back to your planet. First of all, I give back to my country. I come from a third world country, and you know, if people like us, that we have like better opportunities, we don't offer better opportunities to our people, then who will? And yes, about sustainability, well, I actually live surrounded by water, so, and we're super conscious since we're little. We're very conscious about the waste, the ocean waste, the plastic bottles, and everything that you see, because we live there, as opposed to, you know, some tourists that come and they just leave, you know, the waste there in the beaches. So it's something that you grow up here. When you grow by the water, you grow up very conscious of, you know, you have that conscious in you. So the fabrics that we use, a lot of fabrics that are sustainable, because they are made from fibers recycled from ocean waste and plastic bottles and fish nets, like that, like ocean waste.
Wow.
So that's really cool. And then we also work, like our production is water free. Like we don't have any stamping, we don't have any prints, we don't have any of that, and everything is water free.
No way.
So,
wow. That's huge. I mean, I don't know, you know, if anyone's as familiar about that in the fashion industry, but that's a very big problem in the industry, is how much water is used, especially in denim. It's used so much. And I think that's probably one of the main things that is nice to hear brands focusing on, because that's very hard to do, to not use water, to not use that in your brand. I mean, the process of creating these types of products that's very difficult to do. So that's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, you start like in one step, and then the next step, okay, how do we make this better? How can we, you know, be a better element for the world?
Is that how you did it? Was it like step by step? You kind of just kept learning a little bit more?
It was a step by step. Yeah, because at the beginning you don't have everything figured out. You don't know exactly all the, you know, all the things that you need to know, or you are not very aware of, you know, like everything. But once you start, like, I don't know, I'm sure that it has happened to you when you started, like in TV, for instance.
Oh yeah.
You didn't know anything about camera. How was that? Tell me, how was that with you?
I had no idea. And it's so funny, because I tell people that I'm like, literally, I didn't really know. All I knew was, okay, I have to talk to producers, you know, and then I said, okay, well, how do I do that? And, you know, you kind of fumble around a little bit, you figure out different ways. And as you're speaking to them, you hear how they talk or what they ask for. And if you just could be aware of what is being said or what they're asking for. And I always say to everyone, I'm like, just go above and beyond. Like, whatever someone asks you to do or needs you to do, take it like the next step, and they will always be happy, and you'll always get called back. I mean, now, thankfully, I'm in a position where I don't have to do as much pitching and talking, because those opportunities come, but that's because of, you know, 10, 15 years of a lot of hard work. But what now, if I look back at then what I was doing, oh, it was probably all the wrong things.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
you look back and you're like, what? How long did you start? How long did you start with TV?
So my business, the boutique, oh my gosh, it's going to prove my age, but I started my boutique in 2004. And right when I got out of college. Yeah, so I got out of college and I started that. And that's funny because I was going to trade shows, and you might be familiar, I'm sure, with trade shows.
Of course.
And I was going because I knew I needed to get brands into my store, and I didn't even know what to ask. I was going up to them and they were asking me, about minimums, and they were saying all these different words that I never heard. And I said, yes, what's the minimum? And I kind of just went along with it until I learned it. So it's been a journey.
Of course, yeah. You didn't even know that minimums existed.
I
you
didn't
even know.
I never heard the word.
Of course.
And, I spent a lot of nights going home and researching and finding out questions and asking what the wholesale versus the retail. And honestly, it really gave me, and for where I am now, a lot of the work that I do with brands and the strategies that I come up with all come from what I learned many years ago, having a boutique and then pitching TV and working with magazines. It all kind of like worked together, and now I'm starting to understand why that all mattered, because I can apply it all now, and I can give some of that knowledge that I learned or that I made a lot of mistakes with back to the brands and the people that I work with. So it's funny how you can see things come back around.
Exactly. It's like you can look back, and then like you would, like if you were to tell your story to someone, I think you have to like look at yourself, like let's say 5-10 years ago.
Yeah.
And what would you tell to yourself, your 5 years ago self?
Yeah.
What would be the advice?
Exactly. Yeah. And there's so much. I mean, everyone says it. I wish I knew what I knew now then. Which is why I try to do that now, because I see so many, young brands or girls that are looking to start, and I'm like, if I can help you in any way and I can give you some advice so that way you can skip over some of those.
Exactly. Skip to the good part.
Yeah, I hope, because there's still going to be things that come up, but I would rather, the little things that I learned or money that I spent that I didn't need to spend. I mean, I think we all do that. When you're creating a brand or a business, you don't necessarily know if you're making the right moves and how you're spending money. Or for me with my boutique, it was like I had so much overhead and I didn't realize that I didn't need to buy so much product. I could have scaled back a little bit. So there's a lot of things, and I'm sure you probably have a ton of advice that way for.
Of course, that we have to make another life to give advice to new entrepreneurs, because really I don't think there's enough information about that. I wish that someone would have given me, advice, like very simple advice that for you, for instance, today, it looks very simple for you because you do it like this. But then when you started, it was like, what is the minimum? What does round size means? What is 2 to 2? I don't understand.
Yes, everything.
You want 2 to 2 what?
There were words that I said, I'm like, oh no, I don't even know how to look it up.
Then you Google it.
Yeah.
And then it's a completely different topic, and you're like, no, that's not what
Am I even Googling the right thing right now? I don't know. But no one tells you that, and now, I know I have a lot more to learn, and I have a lot more to do, and I'm like, I think now you get looked at like, oh, you have a swimwear brand and it's amazing, and you're showing and you're selling and you're doing all these amazing things, but that journey, that whole process of getting there, it could be overwhelming at times, and a lot of times I think you just have to keep going. I think that's the only thing you could do, is just keep going.
Exactly. You have been there, you have lived that. Everybody that has started a business, and you have to be your own cheerleader. Like, okay, I have to keep going. And sometimes, like you feel you fall out of love for your brand. You're like, oh no, you have, like difficult moments.
Plenty of time.
you always know that you just have to take a step back and then, you know, look again and regroup, you know.
Exactly.
Change your set, your mindset.
Where do you see your brand going, Benedetta, in the next like 5 to 10 years? Would you say? That's a big question.
I'm reading comments here. Things comes in circles.
Things come in circles. You're learning.
You're learning. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it's very true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dawn, I see. Well, this is a good question. I see Benedetta. Well, I mean, what I do is I have been growing organically. We haven't done like anything like, not a big strategy. I just take it like I love the brand. I love how it's growing organically. Like seeing my clients, it depends. You know, well, to answer the question, the direction, like if I tell it to you in a business point, you know, from a business point of view, we are expanding in the U.S. market. This is our biggest market right now. We sell in different stores, like department stores and boutiques, hotels. It's a luxurious brand, so you find it in very exclusive boutiques and stores. A Benedetta is a piece that you want to own, like you desire. You don't need a Benedetta. You just want it because it looks so beautiful. As a girl told me one day, she was the owner of a store and she was pregnant and she carried Benedetta, and she told me, you know what? I bought like 3 Benedettas for myself. I can't even wear them because, you know, she was pregnant. She's like, but I just like to see them hanging in my closet because it's like a piece of art. I'm like, inspiration. But of course, okay, look at this.
I know.
This is art.
I need to.
I can hang it here.
Is that a piece from the current collection? Or is that?
Yeah, it is. This is a piece of the current collection. This is like our most iconic style. It's like the colorful.
Yes, I think that's the one I have. I have it here too. Just show it. I love. Right? Is that the one?
Oh my gosh, that's yours.
I love it. This is when I saw this, I was like, this is me.
Right.
I'm like, this is the colors and everything. And you know what I really like? I love like this back detail. The string, this pink. I love the way you have it tied.
Because you can adjust it.
Yes.
Yeah. And also the shoulders.
And the shoulders too.
What we're showing here is the new collection. Nobody here, you know, in Benedetta has seen it. Like we have just released like a couple styles.
So exciting.
But that's what I want to do, like a sneak peek with you.
Yeah.
Everything that is coming is not up on the website yet, but it's going to be next week. So
that's when next Friday, right? It's coming out?
Yes, next Friday is going live.
Wow,
so
it's amazing.
So I'm happy to have this one. This one is called Cinque, which is 5 in Italian.
Yes.
And it's Cinque, and it's
I love it.
inspired in the Cinque Terre, which is the
at the north. Yes.
Bellissimo, bello. Io adoro l'Italia. Tu parli italiano?
Un poco. I'm Italian.
Your last name is Italian.
Yes. So. My dad's actually there now, ironically. Yes, I know. I'm like,
I'm going back to Italia. I'm going back.
I know. I'm like, that's the next big trip I'm planning is a trip back there for sure. I was thinking about Milan for next week, but I have a bunch of work that I couldn't get there for, but I'm definitely going back soon because I love Italy. It's my favorite.
Me too.
It's so amazing. So what would you say I guess this collection represents Italy for you, this one a little bit because
this collection, I'm gonna tell you, this collection is inspired in like 70s retro meets the Italian coast.
Yes, you know, I picture that.
Yeah,
I could picture
it's
it
like how I would imagine Italy was in the 70s with all this glam and glitter, and you know, Italy is a very vibrant country, so it's colorful, and they are not afraid of mixing colors. They are not afraid of glitter, gold.
Yes.
They're very like edgy.
I
I think Italian fashion is the edgiest.
It is. It's like, and they do it so well. They just know how to do it. It's just like when you go there, it feels like they can do this like very edgy look, but then they pull it together so simple. Like it doesn't look like they tried hard to do it. Yeah.
Completely effortless. Yes.
Effortless.
Completely effortless.
It's amazing. What I saw a little peek of another one.
Okay, so like this after pandemic, we are so tired of being in a lockdown, of wearing trousers and pajamas and all of this. So I'm doing this year a lot of glitter, like celebrating freedom, celebrating.
Love it. All of I'm so excited for glitter.
This is completely glitter, like it has all the glitter. It's a midnight blue, and it has the bottom is like side ties, very like classic.
Yeah. And you can adjust them, which is nice too.
And we have this new element that I'm super in love because I hand wrote it. Like this is my handwriting, and it's this.
You have that on? Do you have that on your Instagram? Did I see it written? Oh, I love that.
Did you see?
I did. I loved it. Yeah.
Oh,
that's your writing. That is such a nice.
It's my writing, and I'm so happy. And this is like this golden thing
that
we are adding to all of these pieces. So I'm very proud of this addition. Then we also have gold because obviously we love gold. And this is like this is called Capri top.
I love it.
I will have to read some comments from some. From
let's do
our
I know
people here in the chat. I would love to hear what the girls and guys think.
I know. I want to hear what everyone has to say too.
And this one I designed it because this is something that I want to wear. Like I'm so looking forward to wear with trousers, like high trousers, and
I was gonna say it's actually perfect to wear with jeans or with pants. It's honestly perfect.
Exactly.
I feel like you need to.
This is perfect. And now we have this beautiful stitching. This is a new stitching we have. It's more, let's say, more refined, and it's all golden.
I love the gold. I agree. The gold is stunning. It is. It is totally has that. You can see the 70s vibe to it, which is nice.
Right. And with the golden ring, and then we have the golden ring. We have some of them, yes, some of them no, but we have the golden ring with the Benedetta logo. It's like very 70s.
Oh yeah.
Super 70s.
I am all about it.
Yeah. You want to see more?
Yes, I want to see everything.
Okay, you are a fashion expert, so you know the Barbie trend.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I know it very well.
We couldn't be behind. Plus, it's like one of my favorite colors. Like half of my closet is Barbie pink.
Me too. I just wore bright pink pants last night. I had an event to go to. Oh, I keep saying it's my favorite because like every piece, but I love it.
Right?
Yes. Oh.
Like I want to be buried in this color.
Yes.
Like pink. Look,
don't take it off of me.
Pink. I want everything pink. Is so cute. I feel very feminine and girly. Pink, I feel like pampered.
Yes, and that's like the perfect Barbie pink. You found like the Barbie pink.
Right.
It is.
No, this fabric is amazing. It's Italian, of course. Italians do it better.
Yes.
So this is this, and then we have a lot of
is that gold?
Stitching and
Oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely. I mean, they're beautiful pieces. Really, they are. They feel like art almost. It's just like the customer you said that bought them. It does. They feel like art. I would be like, I would just want to walk around in it all the time, show it off.
Right? Yeah. It's like, she's like, I just want to see them hanging in my closet, like super eccentric. But I'm like,
yes,
that was like the greatest compliment.
That probably is the best compliment ever.
Totally.
And
then we have, I'm going to show you just a couple more pieces because I don't want to,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be greedy, and I can show off everything yet. We have to leave something for
And
later.
then everyone can go to your website next Friday and see all of them.
Exactly, Dawn.
So,
So this is like our Tristar. This is called Tristar, and it's like one of the classic styles we have.
is that so? Would you say that's like your signature style, pretty
Yeah,
much?
it's like
Yeah,
it's like it's our signature style, and it's all like a puzzle.
Oh yeah, I
It's
love
all so in. You see the delicate. I don't know if you can see in camera, but the delicate of the stitching.
Yeah.
It's so cute, and
Beautiful.
then it's glittery as well. Like
I
shimmery.
love that you did glitter. I am like all about it. I love it. I could wear glitter every day.
Yeah, because you know what? I think like after, I don't know if this happened to you, but you know, like after pandemic, like weren't you tired of wearing like really like the comfortable clothes?
Yeah,
so now
I wanted to get so dressed
like,
up. Yes, put it all on. I wanted everything on. I wanted to be out.
Yeah, like even to go for lunch, whatever. I just
anything.
Feel like
just you want to put your
celebrate.
clothes on. Yeah. I love that you did that. That you went in that direction. You can feel like it feels good.
Yes.
It feels. Your swimsuits feel like something you want to put on, not just like, oh, I have to put a bathing suit on to go to the pool. Like, I want to wear this.
Exactly. And these pieces that are like crossover, like you can
clothing, you can wear it. Yeah. I think that's important. I feel like it's funny because I've been talking about that more, that even I did a segment on it where to look for swimwear that you can transfer over, that it doesn't have to just be something you wear to the pool or the beach, but that maybe it's perfect for taking on vacation because you can go to the pool and then at night you can go get your cocktails and go out to eat and have that really cute top on. So I feel like that's even better for vacation, but awesome for just a transition piece as well.
Yeah, totally. How would you style, like you are the expert here, not me. Like how would you style this? Like for instance, I have this is like from my current collection.
Like that. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. It's funny you have white pants on, because I was gonna actually say I would do like a pair of high-waisted like linen pants.
Right.
And do the gold like white. I have a pair of white linen pants, and I would do that gold top. Oh, it would look so good with that. And like chunky heel platform heels. Totally go all out with it. I would love it. I mean, that would be the perfectly styled look. And then to be honest, I would even do like if you're, if it's getting a little bit cooler and you're going into the fall months, I would take one of the tops, like that Barbie pink top, and wear it under like a white button down, but leave the button down unbuttoned a little bit so you see the pink popping through. Tuck that into a pair of jeans. Perfect.
I love it.
That would be like my go-to look for the fall.
Right. Dawn, what do you think of the parachute jeans that are super like a trend now?
I know. You know what? I'm kind of.
I just got a pair last night.
You bought a pair? I know.
Yeah, they haven't arrived. But...
I need to. I'm the type of person who's like, I'll try it out. I feel like I got it. I always have to try it. And I think with trends, it's all about how you style it for your body. You don't have to you can take those pants and then style it with like a top that you love wearing or shoes that are your favorite pairs of shoes. Everybody looks different. The trendy piece you can wear, but everybody will look different in it. And you just have to know how to work your personal style into it. That's always what I do. Don't try to wear it the way maybe a magazine shows it or the way your favorite influencer shows it.
Exactly.
Buy the pants and style them the way you feel like they will look good on you. So that's
true. That's true because it's what looks good on you, because it looks good on someone else. Maybe you wear it and you.
Exactly. But I feel it's fun to try. I mean, for me at least, I guess because I'm in fashion, I like trying trends and I like trying different pieces. I get excited for new looks to come out because I get tired of, wearing the same thing over and over again.
Yes, no, completely.
For me, it's like, I'll try it. I'll give it I've been doing like the low-rise jeans, and I was around when they were popular and I wore them then. And it's so funny to see them come back.
In the 2000s?
Yes, I wore them.
It was the best. It was the best.
It was. It really was. It really, really was. I loved it. And like, I felt funny when I first put them on because I was like, I wore these all the time, and now suddenly it feels different to wear them. But I like them. I have a lot of like friends that are like, stop wearing them. We don't want them to be a trend. And I'm like,
they should be a trend.
I know.
They should be a trend again. Yeah. And the butterflies in your hair.
Yes.
You would have like stickers here.
Yes. The glitter
was,
spraying. Oh my God. I used to spray my whole body with glitter. I can't.
it was like
I
super girly.
Yes.
I
I was
know.
like, I went through a lot of different phases of fashion, but that was probably one of the best ones is when I was going out a lot. I was wearing all the crop tops and the low-rise jeans. I mean, I'm doing that again. So it's
Right.
fun.
Do
I
you
like
see
it.
do you see this trend coming back, like staying for,
I
like
don't think
really
it's
like
gonna
coming
stay. I
back?
don't think it'll stay. To be honest, the denim in regards to like denim, I feel like what really stays is just like a classic straight leg basic wash denim that never really goes out of style. It just maybe the the bottom maybe gets a little wider or a little tighter, but overall I feel like a straight leg denim, it's like stays no matter what. A white button down always stays in fashion. Having like staple items that you know are never going to go out, and that's why I said I would do a white button down, you know, like a white button down with the pink top, because I would take a trend, an item that's like that Barbie pink that everyone's talking about, that very trendy color, and incorporate it into a more classic piece than one that's like a staple in your wardrobe, because then you're balancing everything out. You know, you're balancing out something that's trendy with something that's a staple.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. They said I still have bell bottoms. Honestly, bell bottoms are back in, so they're like the pants that I feel like you can still wear. They never really went out of style. Bell bottoms always like circulate in and out. So.
My gosh, I don't know. I think bell bottoms really make your legs look long. I'm
They
short,
do.
so
They do.
right?
Yes, and if you wear them, I mean, now the platform, you know, platforms are back in too, and I think if you wear them with the platform, you really like your legs will look miles long.
Like exactly.
Yeah. I say go for it. When are you ever gonna do it again? Like, why stay in the safety zone? Why not try out everything?
No, totally.
I'm like,
You don't have to follow the rules. You just do
no,
whatever you
and
want.
it feels good. It feels good to be a little different, you know. What I guess we already know that the collection's coming out next Friday. What would you say? I don't even want to ask you your favorite piece, because I know as a designer that's so hard. I can't. I won't ask that. I won't ask you what your favorite piece is. How about this? How about we have anyone who's joining us here, or if you see this on YouTube later, go to your website and tell us what your favorite piece is. I want to know what everyone thinks is like what they like or what they would wear. I would love to hear those comments. Come back, DM us, message us, and let us know, because I think it's interesting to hear what other people are liking and trends that they're seeing.
Of course. I always love to hear the feedback, because that's how I design. I design, like, I ask, like, for instance, everything that we have talked about today with you today is like I learn, you know, like I start taking notes. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what it is. Okay. So you like this color, you don't like. So because you know you have to hear what people like.
Yes, and I think like with swimwear specifically, you know, everyone tries it on and they worry about their body or how it looks. And I think how you do like the side ties, to me, that's that is so good, because it's adjustable and it allows you to play with it for your body shape. Maybe you want to wear them a little bit higher, maybe you like to wear it a little bit lower, but it gives you that freedom versus your swimsuit that doesn't have that. It seems like you have a lot of that flexibility in the swimwear, is with the, you know, adjustable straps on the shoulder and the back. I think those little details are very helpful buying swimwear.
Yeah, we try to do like to have different cuts, because you know not everybody likes the same, and you know, to be flexible, and
the one she showed, I'm reading the comments, the one she showed here, I love the gold glitter. I love the gold glitter too. I think
which one, the capri top, this one?
Yeah, that was one of the messages. Yeah,
and this comes like in an entire group. I'm just showing you a few pieces.
Yeah,
this one comes like in bikini, triangle. I have a one piece. Oh my gosh, the one piece of this collection is like absurd, because everybody that knows the brand know that I don't make many one pieces. I only have like one or two models. This one is absolutely stunning. It's like similar to the one like with cutouts here, and the stitching, the traditional stitching here is like
I can't wait to see it. Yeah, it's nice in a one piece. Yeah, you kind of cover everybody's style and taste in swimwear.
We try. This collection is like twice as big as the past collections.
Oh, wow.
So I'm super proud. I was like super inspired this year. I felt like a lot of energy, design.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was super inspired this year, and yeah. So
it's so nice to hear from your brand, it's so when you get behind who is behind a brand and you get to hear the story and your thoughts and everything. I personally like that, and it makes me want to buy that brand over one that I don't know much about. I feel like it's like you're part of the story now when you purchase this, when you have the swimwear, now you became part of it.
I love that. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. Where what is your website? I'll put links, but in case anybody's here now they want to check it out.
Okay. My website is love, Benedetta.com.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love it. And your Instagram, which I believe people can find here, is just Benedetta, right?
Benedetta Swimwear.
Swimwear. Benedetta Swimwear.
Yeah. Benedetta Swimwear, yeah.
Everyone can come and follow you and find you. And you're sold. So right now you're sold on your website, and you'll be in store soon in the United States?
Yes, everything will be in stores like in about, everything is, we have like different drops.
Yes.
So the first drop, actually the first drop is already in stores, is already up in the website. Like the one that you have, the Chic is already on the website. We also have this one that is like one of our iconic ones in the gold color. This is the cover for the new collection. This is the cover.
Yes.
And we have several new styles. I call them superstars because these are like the most iconic. So the superstars are already on the website. You can purchase them already.
Yeah.
And then the rest are coming next Friday, and they are going to be able to purchase in stores.
Oh, I can't wait. I'll be waiting, checking it out. Lena, thank you so much. This has been such a fun conversation, learning about the brand, learning about you, getting to talk more. It's been really interesting and fun. I love it.
Thank you, Dawn. I love this. This is the first time that I do a live ever.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm so happy I did it with you because you're so amazing, easy to talk to. You are a great host, and I think we have a lot of things in common,
Yes,
definitely.
definitely.
An entrepreneur. Yeah.
I know. I feel like there's going to be more conversation, and I definitely feel like
Me too. I have a feeling. Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you so much. If anybody wants to find this chat and watch it again or missed some of it, it will all be on my YouTube channel at Dawn Del Russo. You can watch it there. It will live there forever, so you can check it out, see Lena, and make sure you go to her website, lovebenedetta.com. Thank you so much, Lena.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, everybody. Thank you
guys
for
watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.